Because, yeah, that's going to go a lot faster.
Huh.
Okay.
Go. There we go. Alright. How many speed modules do you want?
I am... We're going to need a ton of them, technically.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh.
Alright, I'll see how many I can build now.
Here, I'm going to make the lowest line of labs just be the regular old electronic labs.
Cool.
Real quick. Just because there's a couple of researches that the advanced labs are not going to be able to handle.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, I guess for frame of reference, each one of these advanced labs can hold up to 2 speed modules, and each beacon can hold up to 5. And sky's the limit on how many beacons we put down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess not quite sky's the limit. Our main limitation is just space, but there's higher tier beacons that we can get fairly soon.
We've got no power. What happened to our power?
Oh.
Where did it all go? What the heck?
Think we might have run out of Tiberium.
And coal? No, coal is fine. Yeah, we're definitely out of Tiberium. We're out of something.
Here, I'll
Crippling
I'm
power
gonna-
shortages.
I'm just gonna nuke the lab power productivity modules.
Cool.
We're just gonna go with regular.
Okay.
Because that should help. Ooh. The other thing I'm gonna do.
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go. Now we can breathe.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you don't even notice it's just frogs in a pot. Oh, do we not have any storage? Oh. That would
Storage
explain some things.
for... Also, I have got about 60 speed modules. About 70 speed modules for you, if you'd like.
Okay, perfect. I will give that an ogle in a moment. I just realized I don't think we actually have a whole lot of storage warehouses.
I also do not think that we do either. Put down some passive providers if you want.
There we go. Yep, we just needed some storage warehouses. So, they will not deposit things in passive providers.
They won't. Oh, that's news to me.
No, you need to put down an actual storage warehouse for them to move stuff around.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Which is part of the reason... Yeah, I don't actually know if that's part of the reason why they haven't been moving resources for us.
Ah, they're just lazy.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, what happened to the Tiberium? Let me go and see what the heck happened over there.
Chances are it just needs... chances are it just needs to be buffed up. That I haven't actually done any work on the Tiberium line, assuming we had enough. And now we're out, so it's time to actually give that a look-see.
I feel like we should have enough, though. Like, it ran perfectly without any issues. Until it didn't. Obviously.
Which means it just needs to be scaled up.
Yeah. Or we just stick down some beacons and some speed modules.
Yeah, that's the other easy option.
Alright. Yeah, let me go and see if I can do that. I know it like puts like a tremendous amount of strain on the system though, because if you don't have
The
power,
one thing is, because it is the power system, maybe that's not a big deal.
it's a good point. It's a very good point.
So I can give this a shot.
All right.
Oh, no, we have a bottleneck here. It's not... It's stuck.
Is it?
Yeah. All of these are full and they're barely doing anything.
Isn't it just the fact we
Wait.
got no power? That's why it's so slow.
Hold up. Because all of these are...
I think it's a power thing. I think.
So the issue is we are not converting enough molten tiberium. Yeah, we're not converting enough molten tiberium into... Because we're maxed out on molten tiberium. Like, this Jack's pressure tank is actually over capacity.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Huge.
Yeah, it is. So we need to just get more chemical plants right here.
Oh, whoops. Hold up. There you go. That should be enough speed modules, or at least a start. Alright. I'm just gonna move your setup out a little bit, and then deconstruct this. So you should just be able to extend this if you've got the goods.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go clean up our spare beacons that we don't need anymore, and I'm gonna go turn off my alchemy machine.
All right, you want me
and
to?
that should give us enough of a buffer power that it won't be a problem.
Ah, I see. You've speeded this all up.
Yep. There we go. All I had to do is just turn off the alchemy machine, and our power situation should return to normal momentarily.
I'm waiting and watching. 23 megawatts of beaconing. When's it gonna return to normal? Just
It's
asking for a friend.
still real bad.
Yeah, we need 6 times as much power production. Oh, no, it happened there. We had it for a microsecond as the Tiberian power plants.
It got a little bit of fuel.
A little bit
I think
of juice.
now the big issue is just our labs are also extremely greedy. Well, in that case, turn the labs off.
It's a good shout.
Okay, how's it looking now? They're getting there. I think I'm gonna leave science off for a moment, and I'm gonna go make a pressure tank so I can keep a better eye on how this is doing.
That is a very, very wise idea. I've just zoned a huge number of additional buildings.
This is a good plan.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna get huge storage tank. But I think the Jax is better. They're really cheap.
This is
Okay.
Is this just a normal chemical plant, by the way? This blue one? Or is it like a special Tiberium?
This is a chemical plant 2. It's the upgraded version.
Why is it blue, though? Is it blue because of the speed modules? Or is it blue because of...
I
blue.
think it's just blue because of that's what color they picked for it.
The reason I ask is because... I don't think it looks blue to me. Yeah, it looks red to me.
Huh.
Looks red to me.
Maybe it is the speed modules that changed its color.
Ooh.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, we're back to we're totally fine now. We're back to normal.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it for a little bit. I want to try and recover our supply. Ideally, I'd like to store some liquid Tiberium before we turn the labs back on. So where are my chemical plants? What am I missing? I'm missing copper. There we go.
I think we should have. Yeah, because these Tiberium plants are all at about what 25%. Yeah, 25% power utilization or power production. So it's going to skyrocket as soon as we turn the labs back on.
Yeah. So maybe this is where some accumulators would actually come in handy. Maybe.
Yeah. I guess I can make a couple.
Maybe.
I can make a couple, but I mean, we're dealing with such large
I think they're
amounts
just
of power.
never going to be enough. Like, I don't think they're going to have enough storage, is the big problem.
I can always stick down a couple. I don't know. A couple of hundred, perhaps.
True. We've got the landmass for it.
Alright. There we go. We got the batteries for it as well, so let's do it. Alright, I'll stick down about 500 accumulators or something. Alright, where do you think would be the best place for the accumulator farm?
I mean, you might as well just kind of exile them off into one of the northern territories. Like, anywhere that we haven't been before is fair game.
That sounds like a good idea. In fact, I already have like a little windmill farm somewhere, don't I? Oh yeah. Up at the top.
We have 0 liquid Tiberium in this. And my big fear about turning the labs back on is we're still not producing a whole lot of liquid Tiberium.
Okay. Actually, no, don't do that, potato. Yeah, this Tiberium spreads like wildfire if you just
leave it alone. Yeah, that's why I locked the areas off. At some point, I mean, truly, if we want me to solve this power problem, what I could do is just replicate this kind of power setup in one of the northern sections where all of the Tiberium's just hanging out. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I will. I'm gonna go do that. Let's see. Because the easiest other way to avoid this problem from cropping up again is just by having a secondary Tiberium setup up there.
Just more power. I mean, we'll have accumulators in a second, which is kind of nice. I presume that there are tiered accumulators, like, so different levels of the things. Go. Okay, substation time.
Let's see. Hey, did we actually... Are there actually higher tiers of accumulators? Let me check.
I don't know. Well,
yes. Okay. So our top accumulator, ultimate accumulator, can hold... Okay. Let's take a look at the elite one. So the elite one can hold Like nothing.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm looking at it now, and the highest tier accumulator, like these things hold 10 megajoules. You need 50 of these to even come close to competing, I guess.
Yeah.
This will give us maybe 10 seconds worth of buffer.
That's incredible. Yeah, so 5.7 gigajoules.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing, actually. It's almost... I mean, it's a colossal waste of resources, to be honest, isn't it? Given that batteries are semi-rare? Semi-hard to come by?
Yeah. I like the idea of it. I'm not sure about, well, not exactly the execution, but I think there are just some heavy limitations on that kind of power source without dedicating an incredible amount of space to it.
And resource as well. Like, holy cow.
Yep.
10 megajoules. That's ridiculous. How much is an individual bit of coal worth? So, interestingly, an individual bit of coal is worth 6 megajoules. Which is kind of insane when you think about it. Like, that you can use one bit of coal to basically replicate the effective 50% of an accumulator. I know that's not a direct comparison, because storage charge as opposed to creating charge. But really puts in perspective how unbelievably inefficient these batteries actually are.
Yep.
How sad. Oh, also, I've just looked at my stats. There's now another upgrade that you can get called Following Robots Bonus, which is interesting. So you can increase your following of robots, apparently. Don't know how that works, but fine. Ooh. They've added floating electric poles as well. So we didn't need to create like a little archipelago.
Yeah, we might have had that tech earlier, but I didn't see it.
No, that was definitely an update. 100% that was an update. Famous last words. All right.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, so we're working on speed module 3s. Okay, I'm going to turn the labs back on, by the way. So, take a screenshot of the power now, and then...
Okay.
I think we're fine.
It looks like they're holding.
I think we'll be fine. Oh boy, it's 100... 150 megawatts. Instantly. That basically just... Yeah, that basically just doubled our power consumption. Yeah, literally just doubled. Incredible. Incredible. Man, those Tiberium power plants, though, they are something else. They're
ridiculous.
They are phenomenal. All right, I'm gonna go check out, see if they're managing. Also, this pressure tank doesn't seem to be working.
Yeah, that's why I was so concerned about turning things back on, because it didn't seem to be functioning right.
Yeah. I think we should be fine, though. Actually, maybe we won't be fine. Oh, they're just... It's just insane. It's actually insane.
Yeah. So, I think what I'm going to do is just continue my project up here.
Yeah.
Which is...
Yeah.
massively increasing the amount of Tiberium power. Seeing this new setup. That's the wrong direction. There we go. Of course, I got to remember exactly how this supply chain works.
You could
Let's
just copy
see.
and paste it, to be honest.
Yeah, but our old supply chain's ugly.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. For the record, I think it looks quite good. Looks very professional.
Yeah, but it didn't have the luxury of unlimited space. And now we do.
That's true. Oh, actually,
So now I'm just going to make a ginormous one instead.
yeah, we just unlocked Speed Module 3s, by the way. So that is something to consider.
Okay. We're getting close to the better ovens.
Yep.
So next up would actually be better chemical plants and refineries. Yeah, oil processing and chemical plants. Because that'll make my life a lot easier. Okay.
Go.
So I want to do Tiberium into... I think I just want to go straight for molten Tiberium.
I mean, look, this is... I have no idea what you're saying. Like, you just say the word Tiberium occasionally and I understand it. I have literally no understanding of the workflow over there.
Tiberium. Oh, this is much easier. Oh, and then I can just burn off all the sludge, so I didn't even have to worry about that.
Oh yeah. I don't think you had the fluid burners originally when that.
Yeah. Maybe we had them and we just hadn't bothered, or I'm honestly not sure.
Yeah. All right, I've turned your alchemy setup on as well, so see if that makes much of an impact. I don't think it will, but it might. What the heck? Have you this SRF emitter hub requires 0.5. What the heck is
where?
that?
Who?
Yeah, look at the so look at the power production, and then there's like a weird little like force field thing, a sonic repulsor field. That can maintain a fence.
That's over here.
Where is it? Where it next to you?
Yeah. They're kind of expensive, apparently. I didn't realize. Anyway, those they're not that expensive. They keep the Tiberium from growing in a direction.
Oh yeah.
So I can use that to open a gateway effectively, and the Tiberium will not grow past it, I think.
Wow, is that a thing in the games? I'll be honest. I've always
I have no idea. I don't think so.
I don't think it is. Well, maybe it must be. I don't know. This is... What a professional. Advanced labs. What do we need for advanced labs? Alright. I'm just going to add a couple of additional labs just to top us up a little bit more. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Give me the good news.
Just the amount of Tiberium that we were putting out right now is actually, a lot. Like, I just checked one of my warehouses, and it's like, yeah, you have, like, how much Tiberium? 11,000 already, and I just got started.
11,000. It's we also have nuclear power. What do we need for
We
nuclear
do.
power?
Now, here's one option. There is actually Tiberium into nuclear power. I think.
Let me see if we can.
Is there? Yeah, Tiberium nuclear physics.
Wow. Okay. That sounds pretty pog.
I maybe. I'm not really sure how far down I want to go with this. I think it might just be better if I went traditional and learned nuclear power without trying to mix Tiberium into this mess.
Yeah. I mean, if this is are there any better power plants than this in the Tiberium tech tree, or is this the best power
No.
plant there is? This is
I
it.
think this is the best power plant there is.
And what about nuclear? Is there only like one type of power plant?
I think there are higher tiers of nuclear power plant.
It would make sense. Makes sense. I think we might be able to make it actually. Let's see. Go. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can make a nuclear power plant. I've never made one before, actually.
Yeah, you go for it. And I will peek over.
Because the more diversified our sources of fuel are, I guess the better, right?
Yeah, because that way it won't fall apart on us.
Nuclear reactor. Steel plate, those. Rare earth metals. Heat pipe and concrete. I must confess, I have absolutely no idea what to expect. It takes 2 minutes. 2 whole minutes. Alright. And I don't know, do you happen to know what type of uranium it uses? Or
Nope. I think I started my foray into this sort of thing a long time ago, and then that was kind of it.
but it's base game now, right? Like it's
Pretty sure, yeah.
pretty sure it is base game. Which means that there is a high possibility that it's quite an elegantly designed system.
I think it gets messy like oil, though. That you have to move some things around. I think the problem is actually the byproducts that you put out.
Yeah, like radiation.
Yeah. Well, I don't think radiation is the issue. I think it's the spent uranium. You have to either get rid of, or you can recycle it back in. But it's just enough of a pain in the butt that isn't it isn't immediately, well, it's not that it's not immediately worthwhile, it's just you have to go through a huge process to do it.
Alright, let's have a little look-see, shall we? I mean, you're up this way anyway, so
Yep. Yeah, I guess we'll be making parallel power plants right next to each other.
it does look ludicrous, actually. What the heck? The heat output increases when built next to other reactors. What the heck? Okay, so what do we put in?
Yeah, so I think you want to make a square.
A square? Okay, so I need more than one reactor.
Yeah.
So each reactor, by the way, outputs 250, which is about half as much as a Tiberium power plant, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, we will We'll see.
But do we have the really big substations yet?
We got pretty big substations.
We do, but to get the really big ones, we need processing units. Oh, but I don't need that.
The ones that we have at the moment are they're pretty humongous. Heat pipe. Wonderful. There's metals. Okay.
Okay, I think I've got an elegant design. Now I just need iron. Man, why can't our drones be faster? Are we done? Are the ovens done?
I think so. I think they were done a while ago, actually. Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. All right, now time to forget about them for a little while. Oh, we can't. Are we even We are producing yellow tech cards now, yeah?
We're producing absolutely everything.
Everything?
Yeah, we should
Heck
be,
yeah.
I think. Yeah, I think that's everything.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab a bunch of research. By the way, there's a whole bunch of nuclear power things that you might want to look into. Specifically, Kovarex is like the T2?
Like reactor thing?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, it's... Yeah, there's a couple of researches that we don't have yet.
Look.
That make nuclear power actually viable? Maybe it's always viable.
Nuclear power 2. Nuclear power 3.
I think it goes up to like 4 or 5 or something kind of high.
What the heck?
Okay. We should probably call it within the next 10 minutes though, so I can have some smashed thoughts.
Yeah. Let's do it. I'm just before we finish up. I mean, the nuclear reactor.
You can have some time. It's no biggie.
No, it's just nuclear reactor number 1 says that it outputs 250 megawatts, and nuclear reactor 2 says that it outputs 72 megawatts.
Less?
Yeah, a lot less. Like, considerably less. Is that a mod thing, do you think?
I bet it's a mod thing.
Yeah. Well, I guess this is the highest that we take it, I guess, weirdly. Seems super strange, but like... Also, there's something to do with heat pipes. Like, I think if you don't have adequate heating, then I suspect they're going to explode, and an exploding nuclear reactor probably isn't ideal.
So the way I remember heat pipes working is you're not actually... The nuclear reactor doesn't actually create power normally on its own.
Oh.
At least it's not supposed to.
I think, yeah, it's heat output. I think you might be right.
Yeah. Where's the nuclear reactor? Like, what tab is that under?
It's under production.
Okay, found it.
Heat output increases uranium fuel cells to generate heat. So we need to get it.
Yeah, so
up.
it's not actually putting out power normally. It's putting out 250 megawatts worth of steam.
Yeah.
Or not steam, of heat, which you then convert into steam, which you then convert into power.
So how the heck do I convert it into steam?
Turbines?
Oh, that is a...
Or, yeah, it's either turbines or engines.
Okay. Is it a specific nuclear engine or just like a basic...
No, I think it's just the generic stuff that, like, we've been using this entire time.
The generic steam engines. Okay. All right. That's cool. Must be in a boiler, I guess? Presumably it's in a boiler?
I
Because the boiler generates
think
the steam.
so. Yeah.
How suspicious.
Okay, so this should be getting power. That shouldn't be there.
Can't. Oh, hold up. Do I just like put a pipe like do I just put like a heat pipe underneath like a regular pipe?
Oh.
And does that like do it?
Okay. Oh. Heat output to boilers to turbines are heat exchangers, maybe? Steam goes into a turbine? Yeah, this is part of the reason why I stay away from it, because it's just like, this is...
Okay, so there's a specific heat exchanger building, which has... okay, I'm with you. Yeah, okay, so it's got a specific heat input. That's cool. Alright. Now how the heck do you power it?
I think you just move the fuel in.
Is it uranium-238? Oh no, it needs to be... Oh god, I'm gonna die from stupid radiation. I need to make nuclear fuel. Or is it a fuel rod by any chance? I don't even know what it's called. Uranium fuel cell. Just make it on your person. You need 10 uranium-238. I can't make it on my person though, because otherwise I'm gonna die. I really want to craft it quickly, but it's gonna kill me. Oh boy.
Have you not invested any levels into health?
I've invested 2 levels into health, so basically no. I did inventory size. Okay.
Where is? There it is.
I'm very pogged to see this actually working, if it does. Alright, uranium-238. Just give me 1 uranium fuel cell, video game. I also kind of want to see if it will explode. That does kind of give me a little bit of excitement. There we go. Alright. 50 gigajoules of fuel in a single fuel cell. Now that's something. That's juice. That's real juice.
That sounds... Yeah, that sounds like a lot. Then again, it probably just means it's a long-lasting power source. But if you can get a lot of those...
Alright, uranium fuel cell is in. It's doing... Oh, it's doing something. It's doing something. The heat exchanger is heating up. Oh, it takes a while. It takes a... It's just like a real nuclear reactor, apparently. It takes a long time to get going. It's a pretty simple setup, actually, once you start, I guess. But... yeah, there we go. I think that's...
It's starting.
Oh, God. Oh, it's just... and dealing with everything, when you touch it, it just, you know... irradiates
Damages
you.
Yep.
Yeah, so irritating.
Yeah, I honestly just turned off, can I get rid of this? No, I cannot. Let's see. I just turned off, I disabled my entire, gosh, why can I not remember? Tiberium, there we go. I just turned it off. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna hook this back up again once it's fully functional. And then I'll think about it then.
Yeah, fair enough. You can have a little gander at my nuclear setup if you're curious about how it works. It's very ugly, but this is it.
I'll give it a very quick peek momentarily.
I don't know.
I just wanted to make sure I could get my water set up. Actually, properly hooked in.
Of course.
Man, I can't word. This is what happens when I don't sleep. I'm still fairly functional, but my ability to visualize words in my head and even like think, commentate, I guess that's the first thing to go. And I just sit there babbling like a moron, just being like, I can word. Just give me a moment. I'll catch up. Brain, hang time.
I think you've managed better
Here
on
we
a
go.
worse day than I do on a good day.
Let's take a look. So I see you're putting out heat into a heat exchanger,
Yeah,
which just goes into a steam engine.
correct.
That looks about right.
But the thing is that I think the steam needs to be at least 615 degrees Celsius, at least for this steam engine. So,
Yeah, I think this is designed for a much lower tier one.
yeah, let me swap this out. I'm gonna get our worst heat exchanger. But even that has got a minimum temperature. So the base heat exchanger's got a minimum temperature of 415. And we're only cruising at 356 at the moment. So that's going to take some time. It's cool though. It's cool. And once it gets going, I think it'll be even cooler. Cuz I don't know. I like nuclear stuff. It's pretty nifty.
I like the idea of it. I might give it a crack later. You know, just have an alternative mining thing on the side and learn it on my own, or I'll just stare at yours and be like, "That's how you did it."
Just ditch mine. Honestly, it's a bit of a pain in the backside to make the nuclear reactors, so I'm making them at a single assembly machine down here. But just feel free to group 4 together. Actually, that would probably be the best way to do it, I imagine. Because it is, in theory, it will in theory give us a huge amount of power. It's just about building all of the infrastructure that allows us to do just that.
Yeah, I've seen other people and they have really tremendous things.
Yeah, I can imagine. Right, we should probably call it if you want to slam some food in you.
Yeah, otherwise I'm going to have gone into Wholesome Verse Live with no food.
Yeah, you'll be in a...
See, I wasn't very hungry this morning, so I was just like, no, I'll just deal. And I've been doing fine, but I don't know if I could do that with Wholesome Verse Live, especially if we're doing Project Winter. I'm gonna be sitting there just chopping berries and being like, I need I need food.
Need grub. Need
Yeah.
grub.
You just... I'm the last one alive. Everybody else has escaped. I'm just there, just scarfing berries because my dumb monkey brain can't comprehend anything other than just eat food, make food.
What a good session though, eh? Good session.
Yeah, we got a lot done.
Oh, my nuclear power is working. It's actually Look at it's actually doing something. It's producing.
You got some power?
3.7 megawatts of power. That's right. That's right.
You'll get there, especially if it's properly filled out and everything.
Yeah, I just need more steam engines, to be honest. That's the limiting factor right now. I got plenty of heat, got plenty of steam. We just need more steam engines to carry it through, I guess. And also, we don't actually need any power, so of course we're not going to be producing as much as we need to, because we are going to.
So we need as much power as we can produce, technically. That's the one mild beauty part about this entire setup, is that if we want to go like crazy, we absolutely can.
I'm counting on it, to be honest.
Okay.
Cancel that. There we go. Oh, he's done it. He's got more Tiberium. Do you need?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're already connected to power, aren't you?
And this will scale pretty endlessly, because now I actually have a blueprint I can copy and paste wherever I need it.
This is gorgeous. This looks incredible. This is very cool. I like this a lot. Well done.
Yeah. Okay. Where'd that last pipe go? There we go. My inventory is too big. Can't find anything anymore. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to scale this up really hard, because I have a lot of resources and not a lot of. Well, I don't do any balancing when I design these systems. I'll just scale it up as much as I can. I guess I balance everything based on space more than anything else. Okay, well, I am going to save, and I will see you in about 10 minutes.
Good stuff.